It will be recalled that Kwara Falcons represented the country in the last edition of BAL, but they were unable to get past the Savannah Conference in Dakar, Senegal. Now, joining me to talk about the expectations, what to look forward to ahead of the NBBF Final Four is the media manager of Rivers Hoopers, Queen Moseph, joins us this morning all the way from Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Good morning to you. Welcome to the game.
Good morning, Favour. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, we've been monitoring the buzz around the Final Four, especially from your team, Rivers Hoopers, who of course are settling in and in a familiar terrain, that is Port Harcourt, Rivers State. I did like to ask you, how is your team preparing towards the Final Four and securing a BAL ticket?
We're preparing very well. We're doing our finishing touches to whatever we've done since the start of the season, to see how well we can go on to win this, win the tournament or win the league, and also pick the BL ticket for 2024. So we're just doing finishing touches. We've had a good start by finishing unbeaten in the two phases, now on a 10-game unbeaten run. So our plan is to maintain it, because the way the format is this year is very dicey, very, very tricky. You lose one game, you stand a very huge chance of not even making it. So it all starts from Thursday. So by the moment, guys are just focused on their first game, because that first game is very important. It would build us the momentum into the second game, which is more crucial, and then the last one on Saturday. So, but it's just finishing touches so far, really not much for us to do. We're not thinking of traveling out of the States. What we've done in the last 6 years, going out of River State to play, and doing so well as well. But now it's coming back home. We're coming back home. We're not England anyway, not the Three Lions, but we're coming back home. This time around, we are hoping that we can do it on home court. 2010, when we take our mind back, we hosted the final 8, but we lost by a point in the final to Kano Pillars. But this time around, we don't even have Kano Pillars in the mix this time around. And this time around, it's not final 8, it's final 4. And compared to final 8, you play round robin, the best 4 goes to play semis, the best 2 plays the final. So but this time around, we play just 3 games, just 3 deciding games. You must win each of them to stand a chance of being the favorites or the winner at the end of the day. So we're just doing finishing touches. We are close to what we want to be or where we want to be. I wouldn't say we've not done much in the first or second phase, but I'm sure, like Coach Ogo will always say, the head coach of the team, yes, we finished unbeaten in the 2 phases before we got to the final, but there are still areas we need to just smoothen before the final, because now we are not just meeting Hoops and Reed, who we are familiar with. We are meeting 2 teams that we've not played against this season. So that's a big dicey for any team. And as well as teams coming from the Savannah Conference, they also are playing against a team or teams from this way that they are yet to play this season. Even though we've met Customs in previous years, we've always been rivals. Last year, they met us in the semis, and that was where we lost to Customs in the semis. 2 years ago in 2021 in Abuja, we defeated Customs as well in the semis. So they are familiar foes to us. So the only new team we've never met before in the history of the Nigerian League will be the Gboko City Chiefs, who are new in the league as well, who are doing really well as well. Yes, they finished second in the Savannah Conference. They just won a tournament a few days ago, an invitational tournament in Abuja. So though that's the really new team that we really take upon ourselves to be a big challenge, and how we'll get to face them. And interestingly, that game is on Thursday. So it's just about finishing touches and see where we need to work on and what we need to do before one thing we're happy about is that
all right. Okay, I think we have a connection issue there. But of course, we have been talking to... All right, Queen, you're still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. Now, you've talked about, your team's preparations, what you guys are doing to ensure that you bring out the best, when the tournament kickstarts, on Thursday. I did like to ask you now, you're playing at home in Rivers State. The last time you played at home, you did mention 1 point loss to, not get the title. And this time around, you're playing at home. I would want to ask you, how much of support would the fans give to your team to ensure that you win? But I do also want to add to it that don't you think it will be, you guys will be under pressure playing at home with the chants from the fans? Other than playing the way they are somewhere, but you are not having that pressure, knowing that the fans are coming out to watch and also support you and also put the pressure on your team to deliver.
I think there's one thing I can say about what the players have even said a few days ago, and even when I get to talk to them, they're really happy they're playing at home. Because the last six years we've been on the roads, always traveling, whether we're playing in Lagos, we are playing in Abuja, playing in Akure, playing in Asaba. So we've always been traveling in the last six years.
Okay. All right. We'll of course get back to Queen, and the network is not just friendly at the moment, but of course she's talking about her team and how the fans will be of support and morale booster. Don't forget the NBBF Final Four is a tournament that of course has the Nigerian Premier League clubs, basketball clubs, and they'll play a series, of course, the Savannah and the Atlantic Conference before getting to the Final Four, which will go down this week in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. And interestingly, Rivers Hoopers, four-time champion, not the defending champion at the moment, but of course the defending champion, Kwara Falcons, have not been, they did not make it to the finals and so they might just look at it and take all the way. But of course, we know one thing for sure, the upsets are happened when it comes, of course, to the world of sport. And for Rivers Hoopers, definitely they want to say the fans will come out to support them. But of course, it's going to be an interesting one this week, having to see Hoops and Reeds, Gboko City Chiefs, a team that are really doing a lot at the moment. All right, we have Queen back on the show. Queen?
Sorry for that break.
All right.
So we have like a 98 or even 99% record at home. So it's very difficult to come to our home court to get a victory. It's always difficult. Aside the fact that we have a very good team, we have that as well. We also have fans who would rally around you till the end of the game. I can take your mind back to that game against Hoops and Reed in 2017. That game went to the wire, and it was as if Hoops and Reed were going to get it at the end of the day. But the fans did not stop supporting us. They supported us till we got back into the game, and we took it to overtime, and eventually we won it. So we have a very good home record right here in Port Harcourt. Talking about pressure, yes, because the last 6 years we've been playing away from home and the guys have done comfortably. Don't also forget that we've also played away from home and also lost. Like last year when we lost to Customs in the semi-final of the final 8, we lost and it's away from home. But since I've been talking to the guys, they feel a bit comfortable. They are happy that we're playing at home. They don't need to travel because it's not easy traveling all the way. Like we initially heard that it's going to hold in Lagos, traveling from Port Harcourt to Lagos. The journey is long. It's not really smooth because of our roads. So it's something they are happy about, that they can sit and they can have the chants and the cheers from the fans to really support them and cheer them. It's not enough to just watch them live on live stream, but this time around, they have the opportunity now to cheer them to victory. There was one comment one of our players made, or two of them made after one of our games. I think it was the game against Hoops and Reed in Akure. And they were very happy. They saw two guys and some children. They supported them. And these are people from Akure. They just loved the style of our play, our playing style, and they loved us and they supported us. So they were happy that we, out of it's a strange place for us, not where we play, but we still could get few fans to rally behind us. So it was something that we're very happy about. They're like, these guys supported us, we are very happy. Please, can you come again? So it shows that they appreciate the role of the fans. So pressure might come in, but I think with the way and what I've seen from the guys, they're even more happier to play right in front of the home fans. The only difference this time around is that it's Final Four and it's a crucial competition for everyone. So everyone, also the fact that we're unbeaten. So everyone is coming to say they want to beat the Hoopers because we are the team to beat. Not forgetting Customs, you will not write them off because they also are on an unbeaten run. They are on 11-0. So everyone is coming to beat the Hoopers. So if they're coming with that mindset, then there is something really good about you.
All right, you've talked about a lot of things and how ready River Supers is. And you're a basketball lover, and of course, you're a basketball journalist, even though you are the media manager of River Supers. Aside your team, who are currently on paper are favorites for the title, which other team do you think might give your team a tough run going to the finals?
We've played Hoops and Reed, and I really don't like underrating teams, whether or not I'm an officer or I work for the Hoopers. But based on neutrality, Hoops and Reed side by side, we were supposed to have a better team. And playing them in my career, I saw that the gap was there. We had depth, or we didn't have a bench, which we used against them. So, but Gboko City Chiefs is a team you've never met before. So, but if you can read the style of play and how they play and how the Hoopers play, I think we have that edge over them. I think what is working for them will be the drive and hunger. Like, this is our first time. We've done a lot of recruitment. And also the owner of the club have put in a whole lot together. They even have like 2 Americans on the team. So it tell you how serious it is. They really want to get it in their first try of going to the BL. Yeah, they have 2 Americans on their team. So, but I think our biggest rival is the Nigerian Customs. Nigerian Customs are filled with players with experience, players who have done it all, who have won the Nigerian League severally. You can call Abdul Yaya, who has been there. We can call Ibiagu. These players have played for the Nigerian team, the D Tigers, the home base D Tigers, even the main D Tigers. They played for Kano Pillars, they played for Gombe Bulls. So the likes of Gordon David, I can mention a lot more of their players. So they have experience working for them. Then to now crown it all, they have a very good coach. Coach Abdurrahman Mohammed, who is like, I would never say he's a friend of our coach, Ogo Odaldo. 2 of them played together in the national team years back. They've also been on the national team together as assistant coaches. So 2 of them they always go at loggerheads, or they go to play each other against each other. So it'll be interesting to see when River Supers play against Gombe Bulls. So since over how many years now, even though we've not had the league running, when the 2017-2016 the league was running properly, Nigeria Customs and River Supers have always been rivals in the Atlantic Conference. This time around, they moved over to Savannah because they had to move the club down to Abuja, so they're now in Savannah. So they've always been rivals when they were situated in Lagos. So this time around, they now have a very good coach. They're with experience. No doubt of all the 3 teams, Nigeria Customs are direct rivals. And you see it on paper, they're on 11-0. So the result already speaks for you. So it's about experience for them, a good coach as well for us. We also have a very good coach as well. We have the experience, a blend of experience, hungry players as well, athleticism as well. We have good depth. We have depth as well. So put all this together, I think you have your answers.
All right. All right.
So it's about experience against us.
A quick advice to you, please avoid using the hashtag "is coming home." The last time a country used it, it did not come home. Please avoid the hashtag "it's coming home."
No, I'm not using it. That was why I had to immediately correct myself that we are not England, because I really don't want the shadow of England on us, please.
All right.
I don't want to be associated with the 3 Lions, please. So I'm just saying it's coming home, being that we are hosting it again and having that chance to host a tournament here. Port Harcourt fans have not seen competitive basketball in 6 years. That's a long time, really long time. And if I was a fan, or assuming I was not working for the Hoopers and I'm just a fan, I would feel really let down that I cannot afford to watch my team play in 6 years. So having that chance to watch my team play, let's bring the basketball home. I think that should be the proper word. Let's bring the basketball home and let's watch our boys play.
All right, thank you very much, Queen Moseph. Exciting one. The buzz is there, and we can only wish your team the best of luck ahead of the opener on Thursday, right there in the city of Port Harcourt. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.